1, 2, 3, 3. Hey everybody, this is Mike Neer. I want to thank you for joining me down here in my studio. What you just heard was a song by Speedy West called Flippin The Lid. And it's one of my favorite steel pieces by Speedy. It's sort of Speedy's tour de force. And there's a couple of interesting things about it. The first one being the tuning. And Speedy is playing in his infamous F-sharp 9 tuning. On that. I guess it's sort of elusive tuning. People have been a little bit confused about that one, but it was said that Speedy on his Bigsby had a pedal which would raise the A sharp up to B. Well, in this particular song, in this particular tuning, he plays an F-sharp 9 where he leaves the note at A sharp. So the tuning is like this. Now I'm playing a 6-string guitar. By the way, this is my old Epiphone Electar Model M. This is the first steel guitar I ever bought some 20-odd years ago in a little flea market. And since then, it's been adorned with a pickup by Rick Aiello, an MRI pickup, and it sounds very sweet, as you just heard. It's a short scale steel. I prefer a little bit longer scale these days. But nonetheless, I still take this one out to gigs, and recently did a recording with this, so you'll get a chance to hear that. But anyway, the tuning that Speedy used is spelled like this. It was G sharp, E, C sharp, A sharp, G sharp, E. There's your F-sharp 9 chord right here. It's really kind of an interesting tuning. You know, really there are some things that play out so beautifully in that, and this particular tune, Flippin' the Lid, really does. I thought maybe I'd take a minute and show you a couple of the little tricks that Speedy does. I'll be back in a second. I want to sort of zoom the camera in on the guitar, so stay with me. Guitar lovers, thanks for hanging in there with me. Hopefully you can see this a little bit better. I'm going to sort of try to demonstrate it the best I can. And there's one important thing you need to remember when you play the steel guitar. Always suck in your gut. Very important. Okay, anyway, up on the 12th fret, what you want to do is you're going to pick 3 notes, with the 3rd note always being the top string, and then you move the next set of 3 strings, the next set of strings down, and the open string would be the 2nd string. So it would be like this. Now, I am playing a 6-string guitar here. I mean, Speedy played this on an 8-string guitar, and I also played it on an 8-string. So we have to compensate, because there's a couple things that don't necessarily work. But, you know, you really can't tell. And I'll show you what I mean. When you get to the very bottom of the phrase, the very end of the phrase, we're just sort of repeating notes. And again, when we when we move to the next phrase, we're playing this particular phrase twice. But anyway, it goes again. You get that? Okay, so again, one more time. So you see what I'm doing there is I'm just playing the notes in unison with the open string. So for here I'm playing a G sharp on the 4th fret of the 2nd string and then the open string. I'm doing the same thing here. 3rd fret of the 3rd string is giving me an E, so I'm playing in unison with the open E string. Then your A9 chord there. The grip is the 2nd, 3rd, and 5th string. And then you repeat. A C sharp 9, okay, up on the 7th fret, and then we go back to our infamous that's a C9 to a B9. The grip is strings 3, 4, and 6. And back to our so again, we're just playing our 9 chords. C9 to B9 to F9 to E9. And this phrase. So you just do that little slide there. Now, one of the things that lap steel, you probably really want to focus on your picking. Not a lot of people really focus on the right hand. But maybe you want to do something like get the Joe Wright set called the right hand. That's really helpful in getting you to develop your right hand through a series of exercises. It's specifically written for pedal steel guitarists, but it works for dobro players and it works for steel guitarists as well. So I definitely would recommend that. But again, let me just get back to this. That's pretty much it. That's Speedy West, Flippin' the Lid. I'm Mike Neer. Remember, suck that gut in and keep picking.